There are people who want Jungkook to leave HYBE. You will find out why in just a moment. How a French woman got to spend time with Jin, BTS fans were asked not to promote Jin's new song, and BTS's salaries were exposed. Watch till the end to find out more. On October 8th, a new episode of Run Jin titled Blood, Sweat, and Peppers was released on BTS's YouTube channel. The show featured Jin participating in agricultural activities with students from Sungshil University during the first half of the episode. Later, he joined them in a quiz game where participants were divided into 3 teams, with Jin teaming up with his longtime manager. The episode highlighted Jin's interactions with the students and his down-to-earth demeanor, which drew considerable praise from fans on social media platforms like X. Fans appreciated his approachable nature and lack of pretense, despite his status as an international pop star. One fan noted how Jin's humble responses and easygoing manner made others feel comfortable around him, even during their first encounter. Another admirer commented on Jin's knack for explaining things simply and effectively, using parallelism to make his points clearer and more relatable. Many fans expressed admiration for how Jin maintains a grounded personality, treating everyone with respect and kindness, regardless of his fame. This trait, according to some fans, is what makes BTS members look up to him and remain grounded despite their global success. Viewers also praised Jin for small gestures, like knowing the jobs of the production staff and engaging warmly with everyone around him, including handling the grill for the students during their meal. This behavior reinforced his image as a humble and accessible superstar, which has been a significant part of his and BTS's appeal. Jin also surprised fans by starting a session purportedly to celebrate fellow member Jimin's birthday, which is on October 13th. However, the session took an unexpected turn as Jin revealed that the primary reason for the broadcast was to promote his new song, Super Tuna 2, an extended version of his previous viral hit. This tactic, using Jimin's birthday as a playful pretext to generate viewer interest, mirrors the approach Jin took when releasing the original Super Tuna. During the broadcast, Jin also offered fans a preview of the music video for Super Tuna 2, although the footage was so bright that details were hard to discern. Despite the promotional nature of the stream, Jin humorously insisted that fans should not try to promote the new release or create any viral challenges related to it, describing the song as embarrassing. This request from Jin has not dampened the enthusiasm of ARMYs, who recall how they defied his similar pleas during the release of the original Super Tuna, which they propelled to viral success. The fans' response indicates they are likely to embrace Super Tuna 2 with equal fervor. Jin appeared on the live broadcast dressed in playful purple pajamas and presented a cake inscribed with "Happy Birthday, Jimin." Even though it was 5 a.m. in America and Jin had just woken up minutes before the broadcast, he expressed his commitment to celebrating Jimin's birthday before heading back to Korea, unsure if he would have another opportunity to convey his wishes directly on the actual day. During the broadcast, Jin showcased his humorous side, energetically joking that Jimin was likely unable to watch the live. He sang "Happy Birthday" and provided fans with a lighthearted update on Jimin, mentioning that although Jimin was probably asleep, he was doing well and had even gained some weight. Jin humorously imitated conversations with Jimin and Jungkook, giving fans a glimpse into their friendly banter. What began as a birthday celebration soon morphed into a promotional event for Super Tuna 2, Jin's upcoming song re-release. Jin changed the backdrop, donned a festive hat, and humorously turned the event into a dual celebration, cheekily suggesting that Jimin should pay him for hosting such an elaborate party. Before concluding the live session, Jin expressed his affection for ARMYs, reiterated his birthday wishes for Jimin, and thanked him for the opportunity to promote his music. The session ended on a high note, leaving fans both amused and excited by the unexpected dual celebration. Recent reports have revealed that Jungkook was set to make history as the first K-pop artist to perform at the NFL Super Bowl halftime show in 2024. However, his scheduled performance was canceled due to his military enlistment, which began in December 2023. This revelation has sparked considerable disappointment among fans, who believe that Jungkook missed a monumental career opportunity. According to a report by The New Yorker magazine on October 7th, Jungkook was invited to perform a remix of "Standing Next to You" alongside Usher at the Super Bowl in February 2024. Unfortunately, due to his enlistment commitments, Jungkook declined the invitation. This decision has led to significant frustration among his fans, who who argue that his enlistment could have been postponed. Under South Korean law, Jungkook had the option to delay his military service until he turned 30. Fans have expressed their discontent on social media, with trending hashtags like HYBE Stop Sabotaging Jungkook and Jungkook Leave HYBE, criticizing his management company for what they see as a rush to send BTS members to the military. This strategy, fans speculate, is intended to synchronize their military services to minimize the group's hiatus, aiming for a full return by 2025. HYBE reacted to these accusations. On October 9th, in response to queries from Ilgan Sports about the issue, HYBE simply stated, "We have nothing to say." This brief reply triggered a wave of backlash from netizens who accused HYBE of making a decision without involving Jungkook, potentially stifling his solo career opportunities. Critics argue that HYBE's decision was a significant misstep, especially considering the unique opportunity presented by the Super Bowl, which selects performers not merely based on current chart success or popularity, but also on timing and potential impact. One observer noted that aligning Jungkook's burgeoning solo career with such an event could have created substantial momentum. Social media responses were harsh, with some users expressing disappointment and frustration, even suggesting that Jungkook should part ways with HYBE. Accusations of incompetence were rampant, with comments highlighting the supposed lack of communication between HYBE and Jungkook about such a pivotal career opportunity. Others expressed more extreme discontent, questioning the overall efficacy of HYBE's large team dedicated to BTS management. Despite the heated discussions online, HYBE has not provided further comments on the matter, leaving the controversy unresolved in the public eye. Fans and observers continue to speculate about the internal dynamics at HYBE and the impact of this incident on Jungkook's future with the company. However, the backlash against HYBE appears to be fueled by baseless accusations. There is no concrete evidence to suggest that HYBE made the decision without consulting Jungkook or that it acted against his best interests. It is important to consider that artist management decisions are typically made with deep strategic consideration, involving the artists themselves and considering their long-term career plans. The nature of HYBE's brief public comment does not necessarily indicate negligence or lack of communication with Jungkook regarding his career opportunities. Moreover, assuming that such a decision would inherently be detrimental to Jungkook's solo career overlooks the complexity of career management in the music industry, where multiple factors, including timing, artist readiness, and broader strategic goals, play critical roles. What's your opinion? Let us know in the comments. BTS's V, currently serving in the military, continues to captivate fans and netizens with his presence, even in uniform. Recently, he was seen attending an orchestra performance within the military confines, his attendance captured in various news segments and fan-taken videos. Despite wearing a white mask, his attendance stirred significant online discussions, with many praising his striking visuals. His appearance in the crowd, enjoying the performance, sparked a flurry of comments about his looks and physique. Admirers commented on how the military uniform enhances his appeal, highlighting his impressive build and model-like proportions. Comments ranged from admiration of his inherent handsomeness to specific praises about how, even obscured by a mask, his physical presence is commanding. The online community buzzed with appreciation for V's looks, with remarks such as his features being incredible even in dim light, and his passing glance being enough to confirm his good looks. The uniformity of the responses underscored a collective sentiment. V's aesthetic appeal remains strong, even under the less-than-glamorous conditions of military service. Fans and netizens alike continue to salute his charm and striking appearance, demonstrating the strong fanbase V enjoys regardless of his circumstances. As BTS members serve their mandatory military service in South Korea, fans globally are keenly feeling their absence from the music scene. Despite being among the highest-paid celebrities in South Korea prior to their enlistment, their military wages are notably less, reflecting the standard compensation for conscripted servicemen. Jin, the oldest group member, commenced his service in 2022 and completed it in 2024. During his military tenure, he earned around 1 million Korean won, equivalent to approximately $775. Following him, J-Hope joined the military in 2023 and is poised to finish later this year, with his earnings reported at about 800,000 Korean won, roughly $620. Suga, currently enlisted, is earning a monthly wage of 680,000 Korean won due to specific health considerations, translating to about $527. The youngest members, V, RM, Jimin, and Jungkook, who began their service in late 2024, initially received 600,000 Korean won each month, approximately $462, though their pay may increase slightly during their service period. Despite the drastic change in their earnings compared to their superstar salaries, the impact of BTS on global pop culture remains undiminished. Fans around the world continue to express their support and anticipation for the members' return to the entertainment industry post-service. Following the announcement that South Korean author Han Kang has won the 2024 Nobel Prize in Literature, BTS members RM and V quickly extended their congratulations. Despite their ongoing military service commitments, both took to social media to express their admiration for Han Kang's achievement. V shared a message on his social media stating that he read Han Kang's book, The Boy Is Coming, during his time in the military. RM, also serving in the military, reshared V's post on his Instagram account, accentuating the message with crying and heart emojis to express his emotions. Han Kang's win marks a significant milestone as she is the first South Korean author to receive the Nobel Prize in Literature. This prestigious award, which has been given out annually since 1901, recognizes an author from any country who, through their literary work, has contributed the most outstanding work directed towards idealism. On October 10th, BTS's Jin achieved another milestone as his collaboration with the Korean beauty brand Laneige, specifically the cream skin product, sold out in the Philippines within just 1 hour of its launch. This event marked a significant success shortly after Jin was appointed as the brand ambassador for Laneige, with his role being publicly disclosed earlier in the month. The quick sellout of the product led to a flurry of enthusiastic responses from fans on social media platforms, particularly X. Fans praised Jin's impact and effectiveness as a brand ambassador, with comments highlighting the rapid sales and their excitement about purchasing the products before they were unavailable. One user notably exclaimed about the power of Ambassador Jin, while others shared their personal success in securing the products from various platforms, including the Laneige Philippines store and online marketplaces like HYBE. Laneige first teased the appointment of their new global ambassador on September 27th, without revealing Jin's identity initially. By October 1st, Jin was officially introduced as the brand's first male global ambassador. Following this announcement, Laneige shared a video on X, where Jin expressed his excitement about joining the brand and starting a new journey in the beauty industry. The popularity of the Jin X Laneige cream skin extended beyond the Philippines. On October 2nd, it was reported by Star News that the product topped sales charts across various age groups at Olive Young, Korea's leading drugstore chain. By October 10th, Jin's influence as a global beauty icon was further recognized by Naver, a major Korean media outlet which dubbed him the God of Beauty. This collaboration follows Jin's discharge from the military on June 12, 2024, after which he rapidly secured ambassadorial roles with several high-profile brands. In July, he was announced as the global ambassador for the French jewelry brand Fred, followed by an appointment in August as the new worldwide ambassador for Italian fashion house Gucci. This series of endorsements underscores Jin's significant commercial and cultural influence following his military service. Louise Aubry recently had the unique opportunity to interview BTS's Jin, a moment that turned out to be as challenging as it was exhilarating. The journey to this career-defining moment began with a simple, heartfelt phone call to her grandmother, a devoted fan of Korean culture and dramas. This familial connection to Korean culture isn't just incidental. It was her grandmother's passion that spurred Louise to travel to Korea, an experience that deeply enriched her appreciation for the country's culture, people, and cuisine. After their trip, Louise's newfound love for Korea prompted her to start learning Korean through online classes. Her interest in Korean culture deepened further when she wanted to interview the K-pop group 17 at their UNESCO speech. Although she couldn't secure official accreditation, her tenacity paid off when she caught the attention of 17's Joshua, thanks to a mutual connection named Rami. When the news broke that Jin would serve as a torchbearer in Paris for the upcoming 2024 events, Louise saw another golden opportunity. She reached out to the Paris 2024 social media team, proposing her help for an interview. Her pitch was successful, partly because she emphasized her Korean language skills, despite still being in the learning phase. The organizers required the interviewer to be fluent in Korean, as per Jin's team's specific request, adding a layer of pressure to her preparations. Louise's approach to the interview was meticulous and creative. She planned to memorize her questions thoroughly, gift Jin a giant croissant to make the interaction memorable, and enlisted a glam team for the big day to ensure she looked her best. Despite her preparations, the reality of conducting an interview entirely in Korean without defaulting to English proved daunting. On the day of the interview, the nerves were palpable. Louise did a last-minute review of her Korean phrases, received a quick glam-up, and coached her friend on the timing for presenting the croissant. The interview went ahead, and while Louise felt restricted by her limited Korean, she found Jin to be warm and receptive. Her experience, although nerve-wracking, was incredibly rewarding. Reflecting on the interview, Louise shared that she would have never believed she'd be interviewing one of the biggest K-pop stars if someone had told her a year ago. She ended her recount with a powerful message about seizing and creating opportunities rather than waiting for them to come. The influence of BTS's V as a brand ambassador for Compose Coffee has reached new heights, not only boosting the company's success, but also setting trends across the coffee industry in South Korea. Following his appointment, a rival coffee chain, Ediya Coffee, spurred into action by the pop star's success, has appointed its first brand model, Bayeon Woo-seok, marking a significant shift in their marketing strategy after 23 years. According to a report from Segye-ilbo on October 9th, V's role with Compose Coffee led to a notable increase in the company's profile and profits. Under his influence, Compose Coffee expanded its franchise count by 24% in just under a year. The immediate impact of his endorsement was also evident in the company's digital reach, with a surge of 2.6 million new subscribers to the company's app, following the rollout of promotional content featuring V. The success didn't stop there. Sales of specific products like citron tea skyrocketed by 72% in just 2 days following promotions with V. 7 months into his ambassadorship, Jollibee Foods recognized the value in Compose Coffee, acquiring a majority stake in a deal that valued the company at $340 million. Additionally, Compose Coffee climbed to second place in the Coffee Shop Trend Index ratings for the first time and secured the top spot on the real-time search ranking on Baemin, South Korea's largest food delivery service. Fans of V and followers of the industry have been vocal in their praise, celebrating his impact across social media platforms. Many commend his ability to transcend his musical fame and influence broader marketing trends, noting that other brands are now adopting similar strategies, inspired by his success. The phenomenon of V's influence is a testament to the power of celebrity in shaping industry standards and consumer behavior, setting a precedent that extends beyond traditional endorsement roles.